Hi, my beautiful Pisces. This is Katrina. Thank you so much for tuning in once again to Immortal Dynasty Tarot. I will be doing your general reading for July 2021. This is for my Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or wherever you have a Piscean placement in your chart. Also want to specify Jupiter. Please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, share to your other Pisces friends, whoever needs the message. And if you need a personal reading, I'm currently accepting personals. Just slide in my DMs at the Immortal Dynasty on Instagram or email me. I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay, so guys, it's been a while. Pisces, I hope you guys are doing well. So July 2021, when I was meditating for your energy, guys, basically the vibe I'm getting is the ego death. Like I kept hearing ego death, Pisces. So I think that a lot of Pisces are going through this very deep psychic, mental transformation in which Pisces is expanding, evolving. Parts of the self that you once identified with are dying, are no longer relevant, and you're now adopting new ideals, new energy, a new way of being more connected, being more of your Piscean energy, your Piscean self, if that makes sense. So I kept getting ego death, ego death. So I think that some Pisces might experience that as a detriment if you're not conscious of it. So just be mindful and really pay attention spiritually to how you're feeling, and take a moment to get away from other people's energy. Take a moment to meditate and just be one with yourself, and you'll realize that you are going through a very profound transformation in your psyche and in your life. Okay? And that parts of you are not going to be able to come along to the future journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't take the old parts of ourselves. We have to keep evolving. We have to keep moving forward. Also getting the vibe that some Pisces, with this ego death, for some Pisces, I just saw 222, there might also be like material issues in your material world that might seem off to you, or it might seem like they're going on a decline, but really I don't think it's truly a decline. Does that make sense? Like, I'm getting like a bounce back energy, and I'm also getting that Pisces, it's time for you to start to pivot. It's time for you, hi Hazel Boo. It's time for you to start using the full spectrum, your full power of what you're capable of, because a lot of Pisces tend to like, just as multifaceted as Pisces can be, they tend to keep it small, okay, or do what they're comfortable in, even though they know they could kill it in XYZ area, multiple areas. They're multifaceted, very talented, okay? So in terms of your material world, Pisces, I'm getting the vibe it's time for you to pivot. It's time for you to switch it up. It's time for you to expand when it comes to how you make money, when it comes to your vocation. And really, like, everything that I'm saying, it links to the ego death that you will be experiencing this month, or you've already started experiencing, because I've been getting that strong energy, and I know y'all have been feeling it too. So just welcome it with open arms. Don't be afraid. You're good, Pisces. I just heard there's a flood, and Pisces is the only one that can swim. And it's true. When I was thinking about it, because I have a fish, I have a beta fish, and like my family really helps to take care of this fish, because sometimes I'm just like, la la la. Ever since I found out this beta fish was like a murderess, I was like, yo. But anyways, I just realized that Pisces, as a zodiac sign, as the two fish swirling in opposite directions, you are the only sign in the entire damn zodiac that is submerged in water. You know, the other water signs might dabble in water or live in water, but they also have the option of going on earth, like the Scorpio and the Cancerian crab. But Pisces, your domain is water. Your domain is the sea, the ocean, And water translates into the emotions, into the subconscious, into the deeper parts of one's psyche. So that's why Pisces is heavily misunderstood, because even though you're living in the 3D reality, this material world, this earth, you're still submerged in water, spiritually, emotionally, you know? And no one else quite understands it, because Pisces, you're like the fish in the aquarium tank. You're looking at life from a different lens, from a different material altogether, water, right? So I feel like Pisces, because of that, you have a keener sense, right? I missed you guys. All right, Pisces. I just want to see what energies your, wasn't ready. 7 of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Very interesting. Water energy, yeah, coming out of that 9 of Swords. I feel like Pisces with that 9 of Swords and the 7 of Cups, like some of you guys have been feeling stifled mentally, or you feel like, I think some of you are getting too wrapped up in your mental energy or in anxieties or perceived notions of yourself, of the world, okay? And it's time to get back to your watery energy, the 7 of Cups, where you're realizing that you have more options than are perceived in front of you. You are realizing that because of your water energy, you can do whatever the fuck it is that you need to do. You can literally magically create opportunities or realities, timelines, just like that, okay? So don't forget about your power. Hi, Amelia. Hi, Boo. Okay. Don't forget about your power, Pisces. Remember the magic that lies within you, and do not get lost in other people's anxieties or your thoughts or your perceived beliefs, okay? The mental needs to get cleaned up. What energy is Pisces getting out of in July 2021, please? So, okay. I'm putting that together. Sorry, I'm just like going with the flow. Let me see. Hold on. What energy is Pisces encompassing for July? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, Pisces. Sorry, I just got hella excited. Hella excited. Okay, so Pisces, the energy that you've left behind, maybe you're experiencing in June 2021. Sorry, I'm like, huh? What month is it? Yeah, June is the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress energy. Some of you could be dealing with fixed signs, Leo, Scorpios, Aquariuses, Tauruses, or you're dealing with Libra or Taurus energy specifically, or this could just be you with you, okay? But the energies that you're leaving behind or the lessons that you've learned are okay, so with the Wheel of Fortune energy, it's almost like Pisces, you're learning to roll with the punches. You're learning to continue to move on, to not like hold on to certain things, to not hold grudges, to not falter, okay? Movement is always a big part of a Piscean's life. When Pisces stops moving, that's when you're stagnant. That's when you die, okay? That's when you feel bored, or that's when shit doesn't work for you. You have to consciously keep moving, Pisces. You are a fish. Fish never stay in one spot. If they do, what does that usually mean about the fish? Boop, they're dead, right? So Pisces, I feel like you have just left the Wheel of Fortune, where like fortune could have been spinning you around and around. You could have received some kind of like good messages or fortunes or like boons, wins, like you received some sort of win. And it doesn't even have to be material. It could be spiritual, it could be mental, it could be revelations that you've experienced about yourself, especially with the Wheel of Fortune going into the Empress energy, okay? I'm also getting some of you like could have new revelations about motherhood or being a mother, which is very important, or just like appreciating the divine feminine energy more within yourself and in others, whether masculine or feminine, right? But Pisces, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress, I really feel like this is you kind of evolving. Like this is you getting ready to move far and beyond. Like with the Wheel of Fortune, it's all about movement. It's all about pushing you forward, okay? Hold on. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Some of you could have been experiencing very high highs or some very low lows, but I feel like eventually you get to this Empress energy where you're willing to start like creating, you're willing to start planting the seeds. Some of you received really good ideas or a good direction, or you have found yourself somehow, or you've regained some sort of identity capital or learned something about yourself that is very pertinent to where you're going. Okay? Because the Empress is that divine feminine energy, the creator, the nurturer, the divine feminine. She creates, she builds, she is successful, she is Venus personified with the Wheel of Fortune. That's luck, that's expansion, that's Jupiter energy. Like you're realizing how expansive your energy is, Pisces, and that is Pisces. You are all 12 signs, bitch. So you're like constantly expanding, you're constantly growing and learning. But I think this time in July, it's more cemented. Something about it is more cemented. It's not flighty anymore because we go from the Wheel of Fortune, which is all about that movement, to the Empress, which is more grounded. It's earth energy, earthy, Taurus energy, or Libra energy. You've cemented something, okay? You understand something about yourself. Some of you guys could have also left a mother figure or maternal figure in some ways, or like you're not seeking any sort of, what is the word? You're no longer seeking approval from anyone. The only approval that Pisces is seeking is your own, which is very powerful, right? Which is nice. Yeah. So yeah, the energy that you have left behind, that you're leaving behind in July, from June, is that you receive some sort of luck. You're more in tune with yourself. You're more cemented on your path where you're going. And like things were moving really fast. And some of you guys could have received some sort of fortune, some identity capital, some like groundedness, and you're more confident in what you are and who you are and like how expansive you are and how powerful you are, and like you're allowing a certain chapter of yourself, a certain era of yourself, ego death, to close, and you're okay with that now. Ego death is like the title of this video because that's what I kept hearing. Okay, so then what you're stepping into for July 2021 and moving forward is the moon. I love this moon card. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it so like, Okay, so Pisces, this is Cancerian energy. I also view it as Piscean energy as well. So you could be dealing with a Cancerian, a Pisces, or you could be dealing with like a maternal figure, or you yourself or are a mother. And then we have the sun. Isn't that crazy? The moon and the sun together. This is what you are dealing with. Some of you are also dealing with a Leo or have it in your chart. But what I'm getting with this is that what you're stepping into, the energy that you're embodying, Pisces, is you taking your ideas, taking the things that are hidden within your subconscious mind, taking the things that you usually keep private, okay? These could be talents, these could be gifts, these could be thoughts, these could be just your inner being, your true self, and you're putting yourself out there, or you're revealing the sun is all about clarity and growth, and I heard performance. It is, to a degree. A lot of actors are like Leos and stuff. So this is you putting yourself out there, no longer hiding, okay? Using your creativity and bringing it to the masses, sharing it with the world, being your true self, not giving a fuck, okay? embodying that full energy that you are. So interesting, the moon and the sun, and like just also appreciating your duality and appreciating like what you can and cannot do and when you should be doing it. It's like you're more aware of yourself and your gifts and what you can and cannot do. And I think it's being reversed. It's like whatever scares you, you might be starting to do it now, or like whatever you feel is um closing in on your freedoms, you're going to just like bust it out and just do what it is that you need to do with the sun. I'm just getting also a boost of confidence, like a boost of confidence, a nice boost of like feminine energy, masculine energy, a nice balance is happening here for you. And it's really exciting. And I think it's intimidating to people. So just be mindful of that, because we also have the King of Cups that came out with the sun and the moon. And this is like Pisces, whether you're male or female, it's like you're embodying the highest form of your suit of the water energy. So that means that you're in complete control of who you are, how you relate, your emotional body, your emotional senses, your spirituality. It's like you're fully encompassing the King of Cups energy. Like you're not, I don't know. There's a difference between the Pisces that is not evolved versus the evolved Pisces. And this is evolved Pisces. Like, I feel like you know your power, you know all of your strengths, you're using it to your full capabilities. You do not have to speak on what it is that you're knowledgeable about or what your talents are. It's just felt, it's just known. It's just, it is what it is. Your energy speaks for itself. Your talents speak for themselves, Pisces, with the King of Cups energy. You're reading rooms, you're reading people very easily. Your psychic energy is all the way up right now. Okay? It is what it is. So this is the energy that you're stepping into. It's self-mastery. That's big. It's really big for a Pisces. I feel like a Pisces that is in self-mastery mode, it's no competition right there. So that's the energy that you're going into. But keep in mind that this energy may rile up some feathers that might intimidate others or rub people the wrong way as they perceive you or want you to be in a certain position that you no longer resonate with, that you no longer will be in, because you've evolved, you've grown beyond that. King of Cups with the sun and the moon, okay? Sun and the moon, period. I'm also getting two Pisces. You might be like creating new cycles in your life, new routines. Some of you with the sun and the moon, like you might be getting with a divine counterpart, or you might be meeting someone that is of equal, I heard equal give and take, or like equally yoked. Like for some Pisces, like you could already be in a relationship where it's very balanced, or it's becoming balanced, or you might be meeting someone that is more of a counterpart that you've been searching for. And now that you've found yourself, or now that you're comfortable with the self and you've mastered the self, you're finding that within another. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, Pisces. Yeah, I like this, Pisces. This is like all major arcana, if you haven't friggin' noticed. The Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, hello, the Sun and the Moon, okay, with the King of Cups. And some of you could be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I also have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, which connects with that Empress energy. So yeah, like for some of you, how do I say this? Wow. A very fortunate series of events, a very serendipitous month is before you for July 2021, okay? Like it's really good. Some of you are going to bump into someone very important. Some of you are networking, but I feel like because you're on such a high vibe and you're just allowing, and your energy is just so strong and you know how it works now, you're good, okay? Right, any advice for Pisces for July 2021? Yeah, use your creative energy when it hits, Pisces. I think you have really good ideas with the moon card, and it's time to like actually put it out there with the sun. Like it's time to share it with other people. It's time to like have business partnerships or network, like speak to people about what it is that you need to do, delegate. There's a lot happening. I feel like you're going to have some really fun moments in July with the sun energy too, like a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, and a lot of introspection too. That's going to lead you down a more prosperous path, like a path where you actually want to be, a path that leads you to this King of Cups, whether that is someone external from you or whether that is you, just you becoming your highest self, that ego death, okay? What is Pisces advice for July 2021, please? Oh my gosh. Pisces, your advice is the Ace of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then we have the Ace of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Stop. Stop right now. This is beautiful. I feel like your advice is to just dive in, like it's time to start anew. It's time to have fresh ideas or take on your fresh ideas that you've been hiding from the world because maybe you didn't feel like there was an avenue to apply them or like, you know, I feel like Pisces can be very secretive or they have like master plans that like they've had since God knows when that they don't share with people. But now's the time, is what I'm getting. Now's the time to capitalize on your uniqueness. With the two aces too, I really like this. I feel like Pisces, you're going to have a lot of new beginnings happening in July 2021, like a lot of new beginnings that allow your heart space to open up with the ace ups. Maybe you're meeting new friends, you're networking with really great people, or like you're mending and healing relationships that are existent to you, or you're falling in love with something. It doesn't have to be with someone, even though that's very possible. I'm getting like some of you could be falling in love with like a career or like a talent of yours, or like finding something that you're very passionate about with the Ace of Wands as well. Also getting to Pisces, like advice is to start putting action behind what you love, putting action behind what gets you emotionally going in a positive way. Whatever makes you feel happy, whatever makes you feel good, that's where you should step on the gas more with the Ace of Wands, which is that action, that passion, the desire, and go for it. Run towards it. Put action behind it, right? And it's interesting because the two aces, the ace and an ace is a two. So again, that's like your advice is to make the decision that enables you to start fresh and new and that like reinvigorates you. You're needing to encompass that feminine energy, Empress energy, divine feminine energy. That's number two. And yeah, Pisces, you're gonna have to put your ass out there, okay? I just have to say, like, you're gonna have to put your ass out there. There's like no room for you to hide. This is the ego death. Like all the parts of you that no longer work, all parts of you that no longer fit in your transformation, your self-actualization, where you envision yourself to be, they need to die, they need to go. And I think you're aware of that. And that's why some Pisces might be freaking out. But like once you dissolve the past and release it and then move into the bigger, better version of yourself that has always been there, I think like life really opens up and it really starts with these aces. It starts with moving outside of yourself, taking a chance, taking a risk towards what you love. Okay. And then we have the World at the bottom of the deck. One of my favorite major arcana is the World. So once you start to take a risk or step outside of yourself, take the first step, like The Secret always says, like that one quote, like, it's all about taking the first step on the staircase or something, and then you just keep taking a step. You don't have to know how it's going to turn out. You just have to take that action forward, okay, Pisces? And once you do, it's like you're going to feel this expansiveness with the world. You're going to feel like everything's coming together. You're also going to receive messages from the universe and see in your personal experience how spirit is basically they're basically showing and proving to you that you're in the right space, that you're doing the right things, that this is the right move for you, that this is the right like direction for you. You've graduated, but they want, it's almost like a test, like they're trying to see what you will do with this energy. Are you going to do the same thing that you've always done? Or are you going to be evolved? Are you going to take the lessons and jump with it? Are you going to do something out of the ordinary? Okay. And just keep in mind too, with the world at the bottom of the deck, I feel like there's a lot of people that are going to be learning from you too, or people that are looking up to what you're doing or appreciate what you're doing because you've reached this level of self-mastery, because you are experiencing and have experienced an ego death, which is beautiful, which is revealing the true nature of you unapologetically, beautifully, gorgeously. And you're embracing that, which is even more beautiful, you know? And your power, your energy is just expanding. And some of you are even like reaching out to different parts of the world. Your influence is, whether it's like in your community or worldwide, it's very important. So you making these changes for yourself and evolving in this beautiful way, fearlessly, is not just for you, it's for the collective, whether you realize it or not. It's for your family, it's for your audience, it's for everything. Your career, everything. Your love, relationships, everything. Okay. So I want to pull a final card of guidance for Pisces. Okay, I'm going to pull a starseed card. This beautiful starseed deck is from my wonderful, wonderful Amelia. Thank you so much, my darling. If you made it to the end of the video, throw me a like, Pisces. I would so appreciate that. Throw a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates for you. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notification to know when I'll be going live next. And also, if you need a personal reading, I'm currently accepting personals. Let's see what your final card of guidance is. I really like this, Pisces. You're going to be experiencing a lot of big energy, so just be prepared to like transform. All right. And I just heard like show up, like just show up. All you have to do is show up. Give me a final card of guidance for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars for July 2021. Okay, that's like a full stack. Final card of guidance for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, please. I don't know why I feel like I have to say I'm proud of you, Pisces. Like I'm proud of you. Like I feel like you're really overcoming something or becoming something that is noteworthy. Interesting. So I have We the Hathors, Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. Okay. I just want to see. See, it's interesting because it says deep love, Pisces, and you are that water sign. You're like the eldest water sign encompassing all of that love, like the 10 of Cups energy. And I feel like that's being given to you by yourself and from others around you. It's so crazy. And with the mother's milk, with the Empress that I was saying before, it's like some of you guys are becoming mothers, or you're just like, maybe you were enclosed in a mother's approval, like that stopped you from doing things, right? In some cases, or like basically you're no longer reliant on a mother's approval, or you're no longer reliant on anyone's approval but your own, which is really awesome. Very important. Okay. Let me see. We the Hathors, 122. I'm going to read this out. Oh, snap. This is kind of long. Okay. Look how beautiful the artwork is. Yeah, some of you guys could be connected to like Egyptian history, folklore. Okay. It says, birth is a portal that ushers in new life. The Hathors are here to remind you that you're a child of the cosmic mother and you're being called to be held by her deep and never-ending love and embrace. This is a tender, nourishing card reminding you to receive the deep, deep love of the mother's embrace. The Hathors know that the journey of earth journey on earth can be rocky and lonely at times, but you're being reminded to rest more deeply in the mother's arms. This is a card of extreme potency, of femininity, of creation, and of birth. You're being called to mother yourself and others too, to surrender to your sacred femininity, to create and surrender to your own creations, to hold and be held. What was I saying earlier about that feminine energy, guys? You're being called to remember your place in the web of life and to realize that the cosmic mother is watching you every step of the way. You may be going through a transition right now, moving from one way of being to another. If so, you're being reminded that you're cradled in a sacred container, that you're more held than you can possibly imagine, and you have access to more love than your heart can bear. If you're struggling in any way, you're being reassured that things will work out. Open yourself to receiving the overflowing love of the cosmic mother flooding toward you from every direction. Let it stretch your heart. Starseed activation. The affirmation is, I allow the deep love of the cosmic mother to wash over me. I'm loved. I'm held. All right, Pisces. So that was your reading. Again, hit that subscribe button, bell, notification button. Comment down below. Hit me up if you need a reading. You know I love you. Long time, Pisces. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, my loves.